What's up, everybody? It's Bear with BearIndependent.com, and we're still at the range during Oklahoma's bipolar season. Lovely early spring. Previously, we were talking about the Palmetto State Dagger Gen 3 Glock clone, and their unreliability in that they drop magazines. And while we were reviewing the footage, myself and some of my guys, we were looking at this. My buddy Twitch, the Shield Bearer of Faith, said, hey, that really sucks that they're dropping mags, but if you look closely, the Dagger seemed to do well with the factory Glock mags, but not with the Magpul 9mm PMags. Now that's interesting because these ship with 15-round Magpul PMags from Palmetto State Armory, and they absolutely were dropping magazines left and right. And it was not an issue with how I was holding the gun, because even one-handed with my hand away from the magazine release, it was still unable. This gun, and I have two of them. I've got two daggers, one for each of ya. Both of these were dropping Magpul PMags. So we're gonna test two things now. The first is, how does the Palmetto State Armory Dagger run with factory Glock mags? And the next is, do Magpul PMags work in standard Glocks? Because these are Glock clones. However, this is a Glock 17 Gen 5, and this is a Glock 19X. What will the factory Glocks do with Magpul PMags? So a 2-for-1 on this, and I've got 300 rounds of 9mm 115 grain ball ammunition loaded up. And so thank you to the patrons. Go to patreon.com, search for Bear Independent. You'll find us there. And if you've always thought, like, I don't know, should I support that guy? He's probably going to spend that money on whiskey and cigars. Yes, you're correct. But we also occasionally spend it on ammo. So let's get a dagger. Here we go. We'll start with this one first. Let's get a dagger. I've got all these Glock factory mags right here. I've also got an ETS 33 round mag. We're gonna see how that works. Let's go ahead and get a factory 15 round Glock mag. Some of these, and I loaded them in intervals of 5. Some of them have 10, some of them have 15. The larger magazines have 20. We'll see. Factory Glock mag. See Glock on the base plate right there in the Palmetto State Armory Dagger. See what it does. Blue guy. We're going to shoot the little blue guy. Let's see what happens. Didn't drop the mag. Let's try another factory Glock mag. How about a 17 round factory Glock mag? Oh, what's that? An empty mag well. And a Glock mag in the snow and the dirt. Let's try again. I'll do it one-handed so that my finger is nowhere near the mag release. Didn't drop it that time. How about a 19 round Glock 19X magazine in the Palmetto Dagger? And again, the Glock mags are just as wiggly in this mag well as the Magpul mags are. Let's try this one. A little two-handed and a little one-handed. How about this guy right here? We'll shoot this guy a little bit. Held on to that one. How about the ETS stick mag? And these are not known for being incredibly good magazines anyway. So let's see what this does. Talk about that is a big sloppy mess right there. How about these targets over here? Let's see what we can do. On the half-size silhouette target. Middle guy. Guy on the right. Failure to feed. Failure to feed. Got it that time. Failure to feed. Got it that time. Failure to lock back with the ETS mag. How about the other Dagger? This is the one we just shot. Let's try the other one. This one. We'll put this one away. Now we'll shoot this one. Got a wide assortment. 15-round factory Glock mag. Flush fitting-ish. Go back to the blue guy. All right, blue guy. Your days are numbered, blue man. Go back to Vegas. Not terrible, although I noticed halfway through that I was holding the magazine in with my pinky, which is not great. You shouldn't have to do that. Let's try another one. Glock factory 17-round mag in the Palmetto State Armory Dagger. Drop the mag. And it's nice and ooey gooey now. Oh, and look at that. That's the second time we've had that particular type of malfunction. How about one-handed? Y'all see? Just sloppy. Okay, and a 19-round Glock 19X magazine in the Palmetto State Armory Dagger. So, are Glock mags better than Magpul mags in the Dagger? Yes. Does the Dagger run flawlessly with factory Glock mags? No. Would I trust my life to this gun because of that? No. All right. That sucks too. Again, I'm like, I really don't like that. I was pretty excited about these Daggers. When they came in, I was like, yeah, that's badass. Can't wait to shoot them. Looking forward to that. How about now we do some Magpul mags in a factory Glock. Again, this is a Gen 5 Glock 17, one of my carry pieces. So here is a 17-round Magpul PMag in a Glock. Let's see what the Glock does. Who should we shoot? Should we shoot this guy? Sound good? That seemed to work. How about a 19X 19 round mag in a Glock 17? This'll work. Yep. How about, I don't know, I got so many mags to pick from. Let's see if I can find the 20 round Magpul mags. Not them. But here's another, well, we'll save some of these 17s for the Glock 19X. That's a shorty. These are shorties. Those are 15 round magazines. They won't fit in this pistol. So how about, there they are. How about a 20 round Magpul PMag in the Glock 17? Let's see what that does. Who shall we shoot? Let's go over here, go back over here. These three guys. Let's see if the 20 round Magpul works in the Glock 17. He's turned sideways. There we go. .20 round works fine. Magpul. These are the Magpul mags. Work fine in the Glock. So let's take the 17, set it aside for now, and maybe think about the 19X, which currently has a Magpul 17 round PMag in it. So Magpul magazine in the Glock. Blue dude? Yeah, blue dude. You're dead, blue dude. That's no problemo. Also, I have to say it again. The ejection pattern on the Palmettos suck. The Glock throws them out to the side. The Palmetto throws it almost straight back. And that's kind of obnoxious. I mean, especially if you're a female shooter, a well-endowed female shooter, and you're wearing a low-cut shirt, you're gonna get some burns on your tatas there. Probably not gonna be a very happy camper. How about a 20 round Magpul magazine in a Glock 19X? See what that does. Let's go back over here. No problemo. So, what else do we have to pick from here? I got factory Glock mags left, and well, ha! Can't make that up. Glock 17 magazine that doesn't fit in the 19X because of this little lip right there. That's my bad. So instead, I will put a Glock mag back in here and put this back in the holster in case a Sasquatch comes running out of the woods and I'm forced to do battle with said Sasquatch. That would suck because I have ball ammo, but I do have an AR right there on the front of the quad, so I'll be okay. What do we have left here to play with? We have some Magpul. Let's go back to the original here. This whole original mess. The Palmetto State Armory Dagger and the 15-round Magpul PMag that this shipped from Palmetto State Armory with. Again, not exactly confidence building. Blue Man? All right, Blue Man group it is. That one stayed in there. Try another one. Go this guy over here. That one stayed in there. And that leaves one Magpul and one Glock each. 17-round mag left. And let's swap out the daggers. Here's the Magpul magazine. I almost feel like if I pulled hard enough, I could rip that out. Oh, and another Magpul magazine. I thought it was a factory Glock mag, but it's not. Let's see. So, the moral of the story, now that we've got 470-ish rounds between these two Palmettos and a little bit through these other Glocks as well. Moral of the story, the Magpul PMags are intermittently reliable in the Dagger. Snow. Look at this. How's this for a shot? Look at that. Guns and mags and all that. Can't wait to get back to the barn and freeze my little fingies off, reloading all of these magazines and cleaning these guns. I know, life is tough. It's tough being a tuber, you know, it's rough. It's rough out here. Bear, if you're looking for sympathy, you can find it between shit and syphilis in the dictionary. I know, but you don't need to be mean about it, you know, simmer down. Simmer down. So, moral of the story here, the Palmetto Dagger is intermittently reliable with Magpul magazines. It's slightly more reliable with factory Glock mags, but it's not overly confidence inspiring because it does have a tendency intermittently to drop the magazines while firing, one-handed or two-handed. So it's not an issue of bumping the mag release. And in fact, the mag release on these pistols is pretty damn stiff as it is. And then also, the Magpul 9mm PMags seem to work just fine in a factory Glock platform, which is interesting because that's what Palmetto's shipping the Dagger with, but they don't work just fine in the Dagger. Now, I've heard from at least one person that the Magpul 9mm magazines don't work great with steel cased ammo. I've shot thousands of rounds of Tula steel cased through Magpul Glock mags, Magpul 9mm magazines without an issue. but your mileage may vary. And I think ultimately the point here is you got to go test your systems. Your stuff that like your when the world ends SHTF gear, or your defensive pistol, you know, whatever, your checkpoint gun, your truck gun, whatever it might be, you have to go test your stuff to make sure it's going to work. And for example, 5.56 Magpul Gen 2 and Gen 3 magazines, 20s and 30s, I love them. They're like my go-to. But I've had a couple of the multitudes that I've owned. I've had a couple that just don't work. You got to check your stuff. You got to test your stuff. And unfortunately, still, the PSA Dagger is a no-go. Is a hard pass for me. It's a shame. They'd be great $300 guns if they could hold on to a damn magazine. But the fact that they can't, I don't know. And maybe that mag release needs to just wear in a little bit. Well, how many rounds are you going to shoot through your PSA Dagger before your mag release wears in a little bit? You got 500 rounds to throw at this? And frankly, I'm shooting out a stash. I'm not looking forward to having to buy more ammo to replace this ammo. The way the world is going right now, not a great use of funds. I thought it was worthwhile to come do this testing. So, PSA Dagger, unfortunately still a Magpul 9mm PMags, good to go. For me, y'all go do your own testing, do your own evaluation. I appreciate y'all. Thanks for supporting the show. BearIndependent.com. You'll find a link to Patreon. Thank you, every one of you. Bless y'all. Shalom.